Well, hello everybody and welcome. Apologies for the delay getting into things, but FNATIC versus MOVISTAR are live in front of your eyes right now. We'll talk a little bit about how we got to this position in just a little bit. As MOVISTAR, they've already blitzed out towards the A side, but only with Eastor, who's actually doing some good damage, trying to clock up a kill, but can't manage it as Brawlin takes a second and Crims keeps on following up. This is looking like a bit of a disaster for the T side.
With some nades remaining, the only issue is no smoke, so it's just going to be the Molotov and a couple of flashes then they can use to try and help out. And Steel, I believe he is in trouble. Okay, gets dinked around the corner of the wall, but it just doesn't matter. Still finds himself the double. Evens out now for Easter and Lowell to try and play this 2-on-2. And as I said, with the bomb already ticking away, it's going to be hard. JW's the man with the defuse kick currently. Brolin taps the bomb to try and bait out those peaks as he pushes forward, but there's a man in sandwich as well. You see Easter being a nuisance, and at this point, he's pretty much won the round for them already. There's nothing really that JW can do. Okay, as that kill came in, I was going to say maybe, but JW wasn't on the bomb yet, so even then, there still wasn't time. Kind of go and help him out a little bit. We have right now a main aggression actually coming in from FNATIC. This is an interesting setup. Brolin is able to find the one from E-Box, but as soon as he finds contact, Crims comes back to try and help, and then gets swarmed on by 3 players who were eventually moving in through main. So again, MOVISTAR Riders in a pretty decent position, this time with the man advantage as they move forward, but there is, of course, defenders this time on that A-bomb side, so it's a little bit harder. Alex has already gone ahead and claimed them yet another kill. They know Flush is in the connector, and I believe they've spotted JW as well. Kind of surprising that they haven't just gone ahead and maybe backed this off. Steel has walked into B, but the issue is the bomb is all the way over towards Blue Train. Okay, it's actually in hell. Yeah, JW just walks around the smoke. He has no idea where Lowell is, though, so he thinks this is B.
Hoping to catch them as they cross, and Steel could be in danger. About to take the peek on Brown Train. JW looks straight towards him, but he won't be finding the kill today. MOVISTAR Riders can... but that's it, yeah. It's for stability reasons, though. It makes sense. Hello and good night. Golden stops the spray prematurely. A blinded Lel takes him through the smoke. I'm loving that kill feed already. And Flusha, he got a second. That is daylight robbery. The flank on its way. Up onto Alex. And even planting won't be possible anymore, especially not without a head. I got news for you as well, Dean. Very, very good news.
Potential of opening picks, especially against a team like FNATIC, who have JW, obviously. Again, early A aggression being shown. It's going to be traded back by Lowell here as he comes down Pop Dog, but they've already lost 2 players around A main. They've been brought down into the 3-on-4. Sure, they've dealt a little bit of damage back, but they've also taken it. I believe knowing that Brolin should be close in the sandwich at this point. I don't think they've actually spotted him, but it may not even be needed. Already JW gets one. Crims had gone ahead and picked one off as well. And yeah, this one's done. It's just all on Lowell. He's backing away at this point. He had already gotten 1 kill from Pop Dog, so they do know he was around here. They've cleared out the exact position, so they know he's moved back up through the B hall. I guess at this point with a minute remaining, it could be a little bit scary because he obviously could have moved around through B. He could be going anywhere right now. But the issue is Brolin's already pushed through main. He's got a good position here. Unless Lowell wins this fight, which is going to be really difficult, then it's over. And even if he did win that fight at that point, obviously, the issue is Steel there, based on the spawn, tries to take the pick with the op out towards a main, and then Brolin instantly following it up just isn't expected, and they cannot stop him getting the second on Easter. That's the A main control completely gone. There's 2 players left, Mitch, separated with 1 over towards Ivy, 1 in Pop Dog. There's really 0 that they can do to be helping each other right now. And this one's just done. Lowell again is the last man standing. This time in the 1-on-5. Finds 1 kill, sure, but brought the 49 in the meantime. He's already lost half of his health just to get 1. He'd still be able to get back onto the buy in the following round when all of his teammates are buying. But yeah, Golden right now is actually hunting this one, so...
Here we go, utility coming over. Molly goes down behind. That's going to slow a lot of the players. Like we said, they have no counter to it as they make their way onto the site. Somehow Mopaz is destroying them with a Tech 9. 2 opening duels. Steel comes through with another, and as Crims is spamming, Mopaz is close, but low on HP, and doesn't want to risk that run through. 2v... Oh. Well, 2v2 now. They've lost their weapons as well. Those were the rifles they'd retrieved.
Dead, but no Kevlar. 67 health now to try and pull off the 1-on-2. With the first line of contact being JW towards Connector. The issue is, as he pops back, Crims elevated up towards Heaven is just not going to be expected.
Well, MOVISTAR, they did well with the fast A. Now a much slower approach. FNATIC tucked in. They've already got 4 players almost on the site before MOVISTAR actually get a kill on the board, but once they get rolling, they keep it popping. Alex on the JW, and Golden falls too. Now MOVISTAR with a man advantage and the ability to plant that bomb.
Ideally, do need to bounce back in this following round. I mean, considering they're fully buying in this next one as well, if FNATIC lose that...
But honestly, that was only verbally. In my mind, this was FNATIC walking away with probably 11 rounds. They might be good for 9. The Deagle's doing so much damage, Dean. It's a 4 versus 2. Movistar Riders getting decimated by the pistols.
I love jinxing things, but maybe you've jinxed it in return, because Alex has gotten JW at least. And with Golden being low, with the weapons favoring Movistar Riders, I don't think they're going to be...
That's the cheeky angle by Crims. No way Lowell could really anticipate it or deal with it. And with that, 9 rounds on the board for FNATIC. But that's when the AWP comes out. For now, it's all down to pistols as FNATIC quickly blitz in towards the A site. One shot by Eastor, but his teammate's not following up as quickly.
Golden been able to drop Steel right there, now bringing it into the man advantage for FNATIC. Brolin even extending it, dropping it to just Lowell and Mopaz now, who have to try and claw this round back for Movistar Riders, and they do need it. Losing this one puts them in such a difficult... We're seeing a straight up B-rush though from FNATIC, so this could be dangerous. Get it, run into the stack. Mopaz and Easter just combining the deagle spams. It's only the one headshot to be found. It was just the overall damage to the bodies with the spams coming in. There is a quick flank for close this round out for Movistar Riders. They've been given a lot of room though, especially Alex to move in because of Lowell wasting time. The issue is he doesn't find a kill. He needed at least one there.
Smoke comes down, tap on the bomb. Alex has got a low HP player up close, but they've got enough time. Delay. I'm surprised Golden continued to face that, but they win it either way.
The game for them, obviously, we pointed out here on Train. It's going to be kind of a necessity for Movistar Riders to want to keep themselves in this series, and it's not looking too good right now. JW straight out towards the E-box. Will be blinded eventually, but he has Brolin to at least follow up and get that trade yet again. But we are seeing Movistar Riders fighting back into this one right now. It's Easter to get to, Alex on the up as well.
It's going to be Alex to take him down in the back lines. He just left that unchecked.
Yeah, gave the room for FNATIC to creep into the back lines, and nicely timed smoke as well, but Steel doesn't care. He's just going to walk through it. That's the bomb. He's going to head and actually remove the bomb from FNATIC. That's confirmed this round over and done with. Flusha is left alone. There's no way he could get all these kills anyway. If he gets even one more at that point, you'd imagine they all just start hiding. They know the bomb obviously was in the back lines, so they know it was impossible for Flusha to do anything with it.
They look to move forward. Flashes go over. A nade returned. Lowell's able to pick the frag, but Steel still stuck close and could be endangered. The pistols haven't spotted him just yet. He looks into team main, picks the kill, and finishes it off. A nice clean round, and that's the most important thing for Movistar.
And there is still Molotovs here that could delay the push. At least one in the hands of Steel. He does throw it out. They give them one less angle to worry about, but Brolin just swings straight out into the bomb site. But they don't know Lowell is there. There's a smoke right now as well, giving him room to play with. Pushes in to get one. Doesn't quite manage to get the second. And suddenly it's a man advantage for FNATIC. They've even...
Steel is just on an island surrounded by an ocean of FNATIC players. He looks to slowly evaporate them, but Brolin is probably going to be the... Oh, never mind. No time either way. I didn't think Golden was going to stick around to try and take that duel on low HP, but he was feeling it. Unfortunately, all he felt in the end were a couple of bullets. That kind of loss, one extra rifle. It's not the end of the world for FNATIC, but...
yeah, that wallbang damage was crazy. Steel might be a little bit tilted about that one. Fortunately, it doesn't bend too easily, but here we go. FNATIC with that advantage just want to commit quickly on towards A now. They did spot Alex going up on the ground. He's going to be taken down quickly. Sorry, Green it was that he went up on towards. They are actually able to fight back in fairly well. Lowell gets himself that double to give them a fighting chance. And Easter's still just hiding on the bomb site. Mopaz actually trying to pounce with that flank. Once he's been spotted now, that's an issue because he's only got the MP9. They know where he is, and unfortunately, Easter on the bomb site is gone. There we go. JW posts up. The bomb was being planted. Mopaz wanted to try and pounce while he had the chance for the one-on-one. But he takes the head off instantly with the AK, dropping it to the 3-on-3. I had already pointed out, of course, that there's no defuse kit in play, so they need to move extremely quickly with this, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. All of the headshots coming in. Easter gets the double on the deagle. Of course, also...
pulled the pin and just ran down afterwards. Steel was so ready for it. The aggressive position, the molly doing so much damage. Up, lined up and ready to go. Finishing Brawling off and putting it into a 3v5. FNATIC are falling apart. And Crims looks to step it up again. The shot's missed by Eastor, and Crims in with a double. We've seen him almost do this in a 1v5, but this time he's got buddies to back him up. Oh, but Lowell, I don't know how he survives that. He bought the super heavy armor.
One health. He gets that kill, as we pointed out. Lowell being pretty much dead at this point. Only a single point of HP, but the flash comes in. They peek it together, or at least attempt to. As you see the swing come in from Lowell. A risky and a dangerous one. But in the meantime, Mopos was already getting ready to hop on the bomb, and with the kill coming in either way, there is no risk. So it is indeed going to be an over.
Scared to keep on swinging, but still JW, the man without a care in the world. Steel spotted from on top of the train. He was on the ladder waiting to spot some info, and he got the info at a heavy cost. The double ops, though, the ones to answer it back. eStore continues forward, catches Crims, but not good on the quick scope. A 2 versus 2. The cross still being watched by Alex. They know he's here, and now they know about Mopos. Crims has to win out the clutch. Without peeking, though, oh wait, did they think it was B for a second? Mopos started going up the ladder. As he comes out, he's punished for it. But Crims, no idea on the second player. Alex should have this in the bag. He's heard the steps. He knows he's coming. Oh, that came close. I'm impressed. I'm blown away. I didn't expect this kind of MOVISTAR to turn up.
No, they are certainly turning up. As I say, that Crims goes ahead and trades out on towards B. There's no way they expect this from Steel. Yeah, he had already flanked up through Pop Dog. Unfortunately, with the smoke down on the lower ramp, he's not going to be able to pounce on JW for the moment. So you are seeing the T's being given some time to set up. They've gone for a more aggressive afterplant, at least with one of those players being Crims. Flanking in himself, though, can't really make the noise to come in and help quickly. He's been, oh no, this is that is very unfortunate. Lowell, he's coming in from behind. Yeah, he couldn't make noise there because he didn't want the other player to hear him, but obviously that gave a little bit of room for JW, a little bit more passively at the moment from Connector. Has the chance to catch Easter off guard. Here we go, a free kill. The remaining 3 players moving down through the ramp now have to worry about Heaven so much as they try and get that bomb planted. They're going to have to plant it a little bit more securely. Bush actually goes forward with the flash, though. The Molotov forced him out, but he doesn't care. He's getting all of the kills off the back of it, apart from the one on Alex, who is still low. So that shouldn't be too difficult. And what the hell was that? Crims just jumped through the smoke. I didn't even catch it on my cam.
Ooh, JW, he spots the booty, and hello. Gives Mopos a little bullet kiss. That's it. 4 versus 2. MOVISTAR Riders shouldn't be getting away with this one. 1 minute on the clock. Plenty of time to work with, but not plenty of players. As eStore is the last alive, the scope comes through and he gets himself a duel. But how much more can he be expected to get, especially with the bomb and T-spawn?
They are still hunting him. Crims is going to be pushing straight in. I don't think Easter knows he's low, and he doesn't know who exactly he's fighting against, so he is going to peek in with the op, and unfortunately...
That there's actually a player sneaking out behind Blue Train. Alex is lurking and brawling. He might just get caught off guard. Indeed he did.
Yeah, now if they can get this kill on towards JW around Ivy, they've pretty much opened the bomb site. They actually spot Crims creeping out a Connector. This is crumbling for FNATIC. Suddenly it's down into a 2-on-2, at least with Golden being able to recover a small bit there. Tap it out, fake for a moment, see if they can base some of those peaks to come in. And when they do eventually, unfortunately, that's when they're no longer watching the correct positions. Golden alongside JW to close this one out and bring it into the second overtime. Steel was doing what he could, but with low health. JW knowing as well, just resorts to the B250. That has given an opening back into this round potentially for MOVISTAR Riders, especially as Mopos has actually creeped all the way out in towards Hell right now. They have no idea. He may be able to catch someone off guard. They've gone ahead and traded places between those Ivy players as well, as he has been joined by Steel to try and give the assistance here to open up the A bomb site, but it's not happening. It is all on Alex now, 1-on-4. They might just be hugging in the smoke for the moment, but I don't think it's a friendly one. And there we go. Eventually Alex gets taken down.
MOVISTAR are going to commit towards the B side. You can see that clear as day. They just need the 1 round. They want to get this on the board. They have to. No idea about brawling, but now they do. The support already through from Crims, but it doesn't pull it all the way back, and definitely not with eStore's kill. The first T round of overtime looks to be on the board, unless JW's got something up his sleeve, and he doesn't, as through the smoke, eStore took that shot and put 19 on the board. FNATIC edge forward, but right into the op of Steel. Or of eStore, excuse me. Steals the assist from earlier on. Mopos fades back behind the site before they can trade him. He now knows there's the last 2 players here, so the rotates are already in effect. Good wall bang by eStore, but they've got to finish it off. Lowell is on his way up behind again, but they've done this so many times. FNATIC have got to have some spidey senses about it. As soon as they hit tab and see who the players are, they know Lowell has been coming up that ladder again and again. They're watching for it. They're ready as he swings through. He's spamming, giving away his position even further, and Golden is going to be traded. Not even traded. Lowell survived that on 6 HP. The man's got the super armor yet again. And eStore with a 3K.
There was very little apart from just JW kind of running around the E-box right there.
Still 3 players B as they move forward. This is going to be hard. They don't know Lowell this year. I mean, how would you? And he picks up the frag, swings for more, gets Crims being dropped on by Flusha, but he doesn't let that fly as Mopos saves the day.
They do still have nades as well for this execute, and JW, he is going to find contact real soon. Deagle on Deagle at this point. Alex, not even caring about the op, does peek in and spot the shoulder at JW. Brings it a man advantage now in favor of Movistar Riders before this push can actually come in for FNATIC, and they line up for steal, getting himself the double. This looks like it could be it, Mitch. It's going to be Inferno up next for FNATIC to try and recover, unless Flush is able to pull off a 1 versus 5 right now. And I've got to say, I'm not really having the belief in him. No, Steele is up close, low health for him, but all 5 players are focused in. The nades still being in play, or at least the one there. Doesn't do too much damage, but by the time he peeks out, oh, they're going for the knife. That is crazy. Obviously not going to affect the outcome. They still get themselves the victory. And there it is. Train eventually going the way of Movistar Riders. They're able to pick up their own map choice. And Inferno, we said, was going to be a crazy one either way, especially if Movistar Riders do go up by 1 map. It's a map that they themselves...
Hey everybody, and welcome to Movistar Riders versus FNATIC. We're jumping into the pistol round already on Inferno, a map that does see a little bit of a fight very early on. Rushing down middle, the CTs are... Oh no, JW! He couldn't finish Alex off, but luckily had some support from his buddies. Unfortunately, that does leave Flush in a 1v3 as we see JW fall. And with that...
But if he moves quickly, he could actually catch Easter up close right now on Banana. Unfortunately, not expecting it. Jumping around, trying to clear all the close range as they go forward now. A Molotov, or a couple Molotovs in play even, so they could help out. The issue is not put towards the positions where the CTs are. They have 1 in dark, they have an MP9 then boosted up right now in the CT spawn. Easter takes that first contact, then the MP9 will be able to pounce and roll it. Screw it, flying MP9, there we go.
Oh, wow.
But they fall back now, so they actually do have 2 players on the bomb site at least. They delayed them slightly. They have a bit of nades here as well to actually try and slow it a little bit further. So far, though, not really working out. Steele doing what he can, gets 3 actually. Thought it was only 2, so he's actually fought back into this now. Alex in the 1-on-2 certainly does have a chance to pull this off. Obviously not knowing exactly where both of those players are. I don't think Flush is quite being spotted as of yet. So having to be cautious as he creeps in through short now. 1 player on the bomb site. Flush, of course, in the pit. There is a bit of a crossfire in play. But there is still a chance Alex could maybe manage to kind of isolate these fights. He puts the smoke down. I was going to say even then with the cart kind of there, unless Flush actually...
There was no flash there, right? Nobody tried to enter with utility. Oh my god, Eastor! Oh, stop it! Goes through with 3. All dry peeking as the smoke fades. He just takes them 1 at a time. That's ridiculous. Torn apart. A mid push even coming through. Moby, they just don't relent.
No, not at all. Eventually, they do get 1 trade here. Golden's going to pull one back for FNATIC, but still pretty much impossible for him to do a lot. Mobo's delaying on the back of the bomb site. Actually, does have a flash come over there as well to help out from Easter and give themselves the man advantage. And now have forced FNATIC to bring it back towards B, where it is going to be a 3-man stack. Unfortunately, they're not playing in on the bomb site, so they can be smoked off, but they're mad. Alex just goes straight through the smoke. Mopo's only able to find the 1 from up on the boost, and suddenly it is a 3-on-3.
Good position for FNATIC to play from. They do have to worry about that op scope they just heard, but also the banana take, both of which are tearing them apart. JW's got to do it all. He wants revenge against C-Store for Train as he swings out wide to look for him. The barrel's going to be the first thing he sees. If he's looking, no, he flicks over and takes him down quick as can be. A flash around to swing onto Lowell, and he's blind. A free kill. 1 more, no scope, but he got to finish him off with the pistol, and he can't land it. 2 HP left as Steele just about shuts down the dreams of JW in the 1v3 to put 8 on the board for Movistar Riders.
It looked like he was beginning to fall back as we had focused on the player over towards Banana. So yeah, with that FNATIC now, moving over towards A. They know they've weakened up the initial defense a little bit. The issue is Movistar Riders, they've gambled all of their players now onto this side of the map. The flash into the apartments gives Steele a bit of room to move forward. They don't expect Mopos on the bomb site. It's just too easy for him. 3 of them spray it down. They were all focused on balcony.
My heart can't take it. JW 1v3 yet again, looks to the site. Oh, it doesn't catch the shot. That's him dead. 9-1. The molly up, gonna force him back a little bit. Although it doesn't really, because that blocks off the T's from pushing, so he can stick around for just a moment longer. Alex hasn't got any utility for him. Oh, he'd already thrown over the flash, excuse me. The timing was horrible for me, but also horrible for Golden, who got blinded up by it and then taken down. Don't need to stick around all too aggressively at the moment. He's going to pull the trigger eventually before he fades away. You can feel it, but he's not quite on the right angle.
they just might not expect this now. They're going to go for the spam. It doesn't hit anyone. Mopo's, will they clear it? Crims, he jumps up not expecting anyone to beat her. So that allows for him to go ahead and actually find one kill. And I don't think they're going to expect another just hiding sandbags. Yeah, they're going to run past. Alex should have 2 free kills right now. Going to see if he can line them up. He's actually going to go for the knife. That is so BM, man. So BM at this point. He's just playing with Brolin, playing with his food. Eventually there to eat it. And it's 11-1. Yeah, MOVISTAR Riders are having a fun time. That is...
Of course.
With a molly. That's actually going to force them to go forward quickly. Yeah, but the flash was perfect. I don't think they know how close they are right now. The nade going in could have been dangerous for Alex. Either way, he falls, and now it's all on Mopo's in the back of the bomb site looking for the second. And he's still fragging. He finds them all. JW's left alone. Nothing is working right now for FNATIC, man.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Mopo's just goes most of the rounds, even 4 or 5. It has just been incredible from them. FNATIC are not the team that we are used to seeing right now. An SMG in play, looking for a quicker A push off the back of the 2 that they do have. The rifles are going to be here to try and support, but so far, just zero found for FNATIC. They get mowed down. It's like a blender on mid. Since the latter part of training as well, they've been looking on point for sure. Lots of nades still in play. Fortunately, they didn't lose one of those nade players. It was Steel who went down off the back of that one-on-one trade. As you said, the health in their favor as well. And Flusher right now just soloing over towards B, but it is the deep smokes. They're actually going to be able to force the fight against them. They don't want to let them set up for this retake at all. They want the advantage. They've gone ahead and taken themselves the control. And with that, should find the bomb plant, but this is a little bit dangerous. As you can see, Crims playing around this smoke, had a chance to actually spot that bomb crosser. Unfortunately, not able to connect the shots, ends up getting tagged down himself, and now they have an incredibly difficult retake ahead of them.
It's going to be rough, especially, look, they take Mopaz. They don't expect Lyle to actually check for it, but he still takes both headshots. And with JW on 14 health, that's about as well as that was going to go.
On the T side, sure, that's what we've seen for MOVISTAR. Once they got their economy going, it just never was really dented down at all. They always had nades, mollies, whatever they wanted to do. Easter, though, he's fighting them back into this round. Has already found 1 kill on the AK. Has Crims pinned back on the spot. He's only got a Mac 10, so he can't really afford to challenge that too aggressively. Mopo's had a flash come over from, I believe, JW. They're actually blinded up the man in the spawn. Yeah, Alex with the bomb, as you said, waiting behind. But JW has no idea. They've gotten the kill. They're running this straight back to A. And they will be able to find the bomb site because Lowell has already creeped up close. The question is, does he get this kill now? No, not quite, but he does a little bit more damage to Crims at least. The issue is now, again, they're waiting. Mopo's is waiting. It's just constant flanks. They have no idea. Brolin falls back to B again. Oh, nearly actually does get caught. That's the bomb. Is he running back to B now?
As he hopes they'll come in from long, the smoke goes down. Now he starts to maneuver around. It's being stuck. The spray is good to finish him off. And eventually, through just, Dean, I can't, the craziest 16-2. The odds of this happening were